Hello everyone, this is episode 32 of building my dream park in the theme park Tycoon 2. So, last episode I asked you guys if we should keep or delete this parking lot. The majority of you guys said to delete it. So that's what I am going to delete. But what am I going to build in replace for that? Well, I got quite a cool idea and I think this can be very cool. So let's just get straight into it. There are two reasons why I wanted to delete the parking lot. One, it is just quite outdated. It's now been over a year old from episode 1. So everything is just old. And two, space. I don't know, why would you have a parking lot in your dream park? I know it's kind of iconic now. I think with this space I can do way cooler stuff. So I think that's what we're going to do. So let's delete it. Alright, there we go, the parking lot is gone. Now I am going to show you guys what I am planning to do. So I've been working on a game the last few months, but in that game I have been working with sort of low-poly style things. So I thought, Timon, is it maybe also possible to do that in theme park Tycoon 2? Because I actually really enjoy building in that style. In that game I have like primitives like this, which are ground. So let's just give this a brown plastic texture, of course, and on top of that is going to be grass. Let's say this green color. This is sort of like a Minecraft block, but if you make like multiple terrain like this, it starts to look pretty cool. And of course we're going to have custom made trees, bushes, rocks, all that stuff is going to be on top of here, which makes it, I guess, a pretty cool and unique area. I haven't really seen anything like this on theme park Tycoon 2, so I am planning to have like different themes into this area. So we're going to have a normal world, we're going to have a sand world, we're going to have, I don't know what, maybe you guys have ideas, but that's what my idea is. So we're going to have like different parts of this world. You can maybe see it like as a Mario world where you have like different areas in that. I am then of course going to build a roller coaster through all those areas. Which roller coaster I don't know yet, but we will see probably later. So let's just get straight into this. So I am planning to have the entrance of the area around here. So that means I am going to have to change the train a little bit because now it's kinda in the way. Bye bye train. And then here is going to be the entrance of the area. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the path. Definitely actually not this, because this looks of course not really low poly. This whole area is just going to be made out of low poly. Of course we have these type of trees. They have textures. We don't want that, so we are going to have to make everything custom, which might be a challenge and probably quite painful in the future. Yeah, that's what we're having to do. So I probably want to add like some arch, so you go through like some sort of gate portal-ish thing where you will actually enter the low poly world. So this is going to be a sort of sideways. So the first world is probably going to be like around here, and then all the way here there's going to be different stuff. I guess we're going to have some sort of this angle that seems to be good enough. And now I am probably going to do something weird. I'm going to have these pieces right here, and then we are just going to rotate it around. There we go. And now we have some sort of, oh, I'm missing one piece of course. And now we have some sort of gateway. Of course I have to look out for the coast here, so this is definitely going sideways. But on the edges, like right here, there is going to be of course terrain, so this doesn't look too weird. And it's probably going to be like this. This needs to be like around this height, and then I just have to like build terrain like this, which is a completely new thing for me. So yeah, we're just going to see if it actually works. If it doesn't work, I have a problem, but I have the feeling it's going to work. So what I'm just going to do with the terrain is just build pieces like this. Then we are going to delete the piece again and rotate it to no snapping. All these pieces are actually going to be like angled a little bit, so it adds more life to it and isn't all just straight up. And what I then have to do is just get this piece again, get this to 1/4 snapping, and then just put on top of it and make green. I'm not sure, should it be 1 thick? Maybe it should be 1 thick. I think I like 1 thick actually more. And that's what I will have to do for a lot of this terrain. Help. Alright, that is one side. Of course, let's also do the other side. So yeah, this is sort of going to be like the barrier of the world. Yeah, this is just going probably all the way until here. And I have, of course, no idea what's going to be exactly in here yet. Of course, I have a rough idea, but I'm just, as always, just going with the flow. And of course, the terrain can also be different sizes, bigger, smaller, so a bit more up. And I can also just make this, of course, a bit smaller here. Alright, that's, seems to be pretty nice. We have a lot more terrain right there. And now we have to rotate and add grass on everything again. Alright, there we go. Now we have some more terrain also on this side, which, yeah, looks pretty cool. I was thinking about having very small changes in like the color of this. So one is like a little bit more dark. So I am going to see if that like sort of works. And I think I want to do the same sort of with the grass. So having a little bit of a darker color here and having some sort of lighter color here. And I don't think you're really going to notice all of these changes, but yeah, I guess you slightly are noticing them. That's actually, I kind of like that. I kind of like that. It gives it a little bit more of a realistic vibe to it. Alright, yeah, let's continue, of course, with this sort of portal. Now, everything has to be plastic. So, texture-wise, we cannot do a lot. So, this is really going to be, like, based on colors and stuff. And, of course, low poly is not detailed a lot. That's why I kind of like this style. It's like, you get some really cool, yeah, result with not a lot of effort. So, that's why, that's why I kind of like this. So, I guess I have to make this maybe like one longer. Alright, then I've also added some, yeah, terrain over the portal-ish thing. I guess I am going to make it some sort of portal. So, yeah, that's going to be fun. Yeah, it definitely needs a little bit more detail. Definitely not too much because it doesn't really need it. Alright, something like this. And if I now am going to rotate this. This is the outer ring. And I guess this is going to be the inner ring. Yes, and that's already starting to look, actually, I kind of like this. I guess I'm going to have something similar also on the edge and some sort of, yeah, nice edge around there. Okay, I kind of like this. It's just very simple, but I guess that's just also what low poly is. And then when you have come through the portal, you will end up on just grass, just the grass that we used here, like that. And then, yeah, the main area will be first right, and probably also the station is going to be near that. Yeah, the back still looks a bit a bit strange. And the best thing about this is that you can just build through things because there is no texture. So that means there's also no Z-fighting, which means I can just do this and build through everything. So that's, yeah, also a win-win. For now, I am just going to make this, yeah, quite a sort of plaza area. I have no idea how big this is going to be. So yeah, that's something for later, I guess. But for now, it probably will be something like this. Okay, so I am going to need some trees and bushes, of course, for this area. So I guess I'm just going to make some so I can, of course, copy them over in the spots I want to. Now, the normal trees are, of course, like this, and these have all textures. So sadly, I won't be able to use this. So we are going to have to make our own, which is going to be interesting because I've never done that. I want to use as less as pieces, of course, because otherwise I have to copy over a lot of pieces, which I don't really want to. So now this tree, really nice. It doesn't have too much piece. Of course, I'm not going to really copy it one-to-one. I have some trees on my second screen, which I can, of course, take inspiration from, and I need to have a round pole in here in the middle, which might be actually this bigger one that's all the way here. I can use this.
3 days later.
Alright, so I have made some trees. This was my first attempt of making a tree, but I just wasn't really happy for it. And then I came up with this design, which is very able to like change all the sizes of the primitives, and it's just really easy to make and isn't going to take me that much time, which is of course great. So I'm just going to place these like around on a few places, maybe extend a little bit more of this terrain around here so I can maybe theme this. So let's do it in the form of a time lapse. Alright, there we go. We have made a start on this new area. As you saw in the time lapse, I have added quite a few trees and continued with the terrain along this turn, so it goes nicely along the flying coast, which I think turned out pretty good. Of course, there needs to be some more trees up here, but that's just kinda boring to watch also on video, so I might just do that off screen. And then next video, we will probably be starting working inside the area. Maybe starting the roller coaster, who knows. So guys, I want to thank you for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe on my channel. And if you maybe have an idea for this area, let me know in the comments. I will be reading those. So guys, thank you for watching, and I will say, as always, goodbye.